What's going on, guys? Cobra here, and welcome back once again to my Banished Let's Play. I had to think, I almost said Timber and Stone there. Failberg is the name of my city, of course, and we are back. Not much has really crazy happened. I've just been clearing, as you can probably tell already. This is getting full, so we're going to have to add another one of these, but I'm actually going to do it somewhere different. Because you can see I've been clearing this area. This is where I want to put the village in. I've kind of made some measurements and things. I had to add another barn because if you look, this is pretty full. This one was totally full, and there was just stuff cluttered all over here. Food is booming. I've got 6,000 food. It's ridiculous. I've been clearing some resources or claiming some resources, you know, that kind of thing. So I had to build another barn. As I mentioned, I wanted to get the barn that's going to be in the radius of the market, so I think that might work. I might end up having to move it, but I made my best guess. Now I have come in here. I did place a market down. You can see it should pick up the barn. We're going to hope. I tried to squeeze as much distance as I can. It goes just down to the water. Reason being is, I believe, and I'm not 100% sure, when you're inside this radius, this is where the market guy will go. Actually, I'm just going to let it get built, and then I can build around it. I need to get some houses. Look, I got 25 adults, no schools, children, no students, no children. I got to get some babies going. I have tons of food. Why not? The trader guy in here, the merchant, will go and take from this barn, bring it here, take from a barn here, bring it here. If the barns are outside, I haven't seen him go and get it, and then the idea is to build houses around. The idea of a market is that all the people can go right to the market, get everything they need. What would happen here, this will end up being a food barn, right? So, but then if I did like mines over here and I did a barn here, this would be like an iron and stone barn. So people are going to have to go to different places. You know, this is obviously going to be a lot of firewood and that stuff. So what I want is, you know, you put in a market to kind of make a central area. I've tried to put some roads around this too. I like to do 2 roads around, but it might look terrible because I had so many trees in the way. It was very hard to tell. Now what I want to do, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just looked away for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And of course, there's trees in the way. Oh, Jesus. Just do that straight down. See how that looks when we get to that point. I'm basically trying to lay out my city now. And as you can tell, we are going to have a grid-like pattern. I'm sorry, I'm not much of an artist. These guys should know by now. I like efficiency, I like straight lines, I like grids, I like, you know, things like that. So that is going to be what we're going to go with. And this should be on this side, should it not? So run this road up here. Let them start building that as well. There, so that at least the workers can get in and out. I do need to build another depot. Storage, what the heck is it called? Stockpile, that's right. I think I've told them to basically collect everything in this area. Yeah, for the most part, that's good. Getting some resources, got tons of food, man. I had to raise the cap on that already. Got 1,000 firewood already, so that I have that cap. That's what these little marks mean. It means the production has reached 1,000. When I set it to 1,000, when he reaches 1,000, he stops working. Like I said, he goes and becomes a laborer, helps clearing trees. This is the blacksmith. I have it at 50 tools. That's plenty. And then he goes and be a laborer. This is stopped. This is my clothes. I did place the tailor. She's got about 30 jackets. I need more leather, so I need more hunters, which maybe I will pop up a couple hunters now, but I'm okay, so I'm not too worried about it. The only reason I do want to push this up, and the reason I pushed the firewood up, is initially in the beginning, firewood's a really good thing to trade, and some jackets are really good to trade, so I will want to push that production up so I can have some kind of currency, in essence, to better trade with and get goods that I want. Particularly probably going to end up being animals. Because I do have some seeds. I started on medium, as I mentioned, so I do have some seeds for farming when we want to get to that. So we should be pretty set. I'm actually quite happy and surprised at how well my food production has really gone off the charts. Now I do have some health issues, so we'll want to get an herbalist, I believe, in there going. We're going to get this guy. He's a vendor, I believe. His name is 12. It's crazy. He's now going to go and get what he needs. I'm not sure how I want to do this. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically build houses around. So let's just take a look. I do want to build some houses. My question, I'm going to just build a house here because I want to build a house quick. House. What I'm going to do... I'm going to do this, to be quite honest. I have to give some thought to it. I'll put another one over here because I do want to expand. I want some babies getting born. I mean, otherwise, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have a big die-off. We're not going to have any people coming in to replace them. Could be a problem. And then with all this food, it's kind of crazy that I wouldn't have more people, more houses, more things going on. I've definitely got the resources to do it. So then, what I'm going to do? I want to extend. It's not going to let me go through that, is it? There. Just what I'm thinking about. I might get rid of those houses already. Pretty silly, actually. See if there's a way to fit that in there. I'm not too... I don't like the idea. I want to find a nice way to put these houses in. I like the idea of the market being central. I want to make sure the houses fit in a nice way as well. So that's what I'm trying to figure out right now. How to maximize, you know, my space. Thinking the house and a house, those are 8. I don't know how to do this corner here. Again, I have the assets. I'm just going to play around. I might end up deleting this stuff. We'll see. Another house here. Again, I have plenty of resources and food, so I'm not too worried about it. What is it telling me is full? Storage full of items. So I'm just going to put a quick stockpile down. Put one down over here. It's fine. Temporary stockpile. The stockpiles don't cost you anything. You can move them. They kind of labor to move them around. That's really about it. So basically what I'm trying to do here, guys, if it looks weird to you guys, I'm not expanding very quickly, not expanding as quickly as I could, certainly. I'm trying to kind of do it slow and steady and plan my city out nicely so I don't hit any issues down the road. That's just how I work. I don't know what to tell you. I like to make sure things are just about as efficient as they can be. Because like I don't want to run into big bad problems on the road, like, oh, I should have done a road here. Should have done a road here. Those types of things. Those types of things drive me crazy. Okay, so again, we got that there. So now, how can I do a house? So, because if I do, like, I could add another road there, make that square bigger. Problem being, I can't put a house in there. Sure how to tackle this. The only other thing I was considering is, you know, I'm gonna have to move. Definitely gonna want a. Actually, I should build a town hall fairly quickly. Gonna want a school. How big is the school? Get some of these utility buildings in here. See, that actually looks like it would fit just about perfect, wouldn't it? Yep, so we're gonna get rid of this house here. Pretty stupid, I know. But this is what we're doing. Trial and error. We're learning as we go. Sorry, family, you must evacuate that house. I will build you another one very quickly, because what I'm going to do, I think, is going to take this road. This is double road, so we're just going to bring this down. For now, what I got to do is, hopefully that's going to enable me to build a lot of houses along here. I'm still going to do, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I looked away again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Should be in the middle. Okay. So now you build houses along here, along that way. I'm gonna extend. This might not be the best setup. This is the stuff I'm trying to learn in these plays, and this is where, you know, experience comes in. Okay. So now what I'm gonna do is try to place that house so that those people don't get screwed. Family doesn't get messed up. What I'm doing, I'm going to put more houses back this way and just double them up and then put streets. That's it. That's enough for now. And that's it. I'm just going to doubles, and then we'll put roads. Decide at some point where those streets end, but there you go. You get an idea. Cluster a house. I'm going to extend that out here somewhere. And we're going to have to do the same thing over here. So I'm going to have to delete these. That's a shame. But I'm going to wait until those get built. I just want to keep an eye on food. I'm not worried about firewood. I want to make sure I have plenty of that. So they're going to eat up a lot of that. See, here's getting full. This market's going to get full at some point, to be honest with you. And what I'll do is in these little cubbies here, I'll put a school in here. Yep, school will fit in there perfectly. That's good. Hospital, perhaps. Will that fit in there? That's not going to fit in, is it? I need one more. So I'm wondering if I could do it over here. I just won't make, on this side perhaps, and I won't make one of the roads double road in that spot. It'll just fit. It'll fit fine. It won't be that big of a deal, and I'll balance them out across. And then in here I'll find some other utility building. The town hall is going to need a place. That can go, yep, that'll fit right in here in between these two, won't it? Yes, that'll fit in. I'll sacrifice some houses for that. You know what? We're just going to pop that in right now. We'll put it right here. This town hall, what the town hall does is gives me some nice statistics. It tells me about, you know, the makeup of my town. Yeah, we'll do that. Got plenty of wood. That'll actually cause me to dig up some more wood. Why are these trees are just growing on their own, I suppose? Bit of a mess right now. Won't lie. Won't pretend. We're at the cap of firewood. We're doing fine. We have no shortage of supplies. The only thing we're short of is really people. But with that, we're gonna remedy that real quick right now. All right. So what I want to do is I'm going to then build 2 houses quick. What do we are in autumn again. I don't worry. Yeah, we have 1,000 firewood and a ton of food. Put these 2 houses in. Because then what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete these. Wasting resources. Oh, wrong button. Wasting resources like a buffoon. But that's fine. In particular, I want to do things a certain way. And it's nice. Evict the people in the winter time. Great job. What I did is I stole some guys off gatherers. I might even do that again. Why not? We got a lot of building to go. I mean, I got plenty of food. Fisherman, yeah, I'll take one off of him. Hunter I'm going to keep because leather is important. What am I getting? Reserves of stone. Okay, so I need some stone. Doesn't surprise me with all the building we've been doing. Stone not so easy to find in the winter. There we go, there's some stone. Go collect that for me. This actually, yeah, I think this one takes a ton of stone. Yeah, a ton of stone. 124 stones. That's our culprit, if you will. Yeah, I don't have stone for these houses. Great. So I've got 6 people that are homeless. This is not good. Hope I don't lose anybody. Shouldn't, but all right. So we got some stuff. Just collect that stone real quick, please. Bring this road eventually down over here. Again, this is literally it's a construction site. It's a work in progress. No idea how this is going to look at the end. Probably going to look fairly silly. What I could do is take... Nah, I don't want to do that. I want everything coming into the market. That's the whole idea. It's the focal point. It's going to look kind of crazy, I do think, but we'll be okay. We got the resources. All right, the resources are all good. Okay, resources good there. So I just got some guys that need to be building. 4 and 4. That'll help them out. And I do need to collect some resources next. That is kind of going to be the big thing. Once these kind of things get built, I'm not going to tell it to do that now. Come on, build these houses, guys. And slowly what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to try... I'm going to leave these houses in here for now. Here's a cool little function that I like to use sometimes, especially as the city gets bigger. Now, let's see. This is there. Why are you living way over there? That's kind of crazy. I'm hoping some of these people will move as they need to get closer. Yeah, this guy's living so far away. Why wouldn't you live in one of these houses? Alright, see, there you go. The blacksmith is living there. That's totally sensible. So these guys are all over there. That doesn't make any sense. It makes sense. These guys are here first. So what I'd like to do, perhaps, eventually is put some houses in as close as I can, but yet not taking over the radius. So maybe a house or two here. Or even over here, possibly. And these guys, hopefully I can entice them to move into those houses. Same thing over here, because I guarantee you that some of these guys... yeah, I guess they have no other options to live. But I mean, if these houses are here, I'd like. Then again, I'm probably gonna move. Yeah, you know what? I am gonna move these. Yeah, those houses. This whole camp's probably gonna end up getting moved, or bulldozed. So here's something cool. This is pretty cool right now. Like I have 11 homes, 14 families. That's not that bad. I'm actually gonna. I want that to be. If I have 14 families, I want to have about 15 or 16 homes. I don't want any more than that. So that's gonna put me at about 4 or 5 more homes, which is perfectly in line with what I was planning. So let's go in here, and what I'm gonna do is I can afford it. I'm gonna put a school in, because what a school does put the school in. What a school does is it makes your workers more efficient. Now, problem here is right here, what you've seen is when the children turn 10 years old, they become laborers. They go right to become a laborer. I get used to them. I can put them to work. They're not that efficient. What happens now, though, is now when these children turn to 10, they will go to school. I don't know exactly for how long. I haven't really sat and watched that test to see how long that is. That's something I am particularly interested in. But basically, that's going to delay these babies from actually becoming laborers. So, just probably, I'm gonna guess. Let's see some of the 40s. We're alright. We got 20 more years out of some of these people, so we should be okay. Again, you know, our settlement right now is doing really well. We're expanding. We've got plenty of room for expansion. The only thing that's gonna hinder me is resource supply, and what I'm gonna have to probably do, or want to do, is I want to get another camp like that set up too. Maybe over here, you know, tuck that over here. And same idea with the forester. I mostly, it's not even about food actually. It'll probably just be forestry. I just want to get forestry camps going so that I can have a constant influx of wood. That's gonna, because wood turns to be an Achilles heel. I don't want to clear cut everything. I just don't want to do it. I could, but I just don't want to do it. And you know, wood in here is important to keep the, in my opinion, from my results, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, to keep the animals and the gathering up. I think if you clear cut it, you start losing resources as far as gathering and things. So definitely not something I want to do. This market's absolutely going to be full at some point. This guy's pretty full. What I'll end up probably doing is having, so you see this radius of the market. I'll probably have a barn over here and a barn up here, and I'll probably end up slapping one down in this corner. And so, like, all these things can just feed these barns. There'll be a barn over here, probably feed the farms that are out over here. Probably end up being farms up here. And this way, a market can hit all the barns, and the barns will kind of get a little closer to these resource gathering spots. Now, my question here, I wish there was an easier way. If I go, let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, it's just no easy way to do it. Extend that down so I have a reference of where that is. Same over here. These are just going to kind of be my utility slots. I wish I could put houses in there. I could probably. Why does that seem so much? Yeah, that's off. That's why. Those roads didn't match up like I wanted them to. Yeah, they did. It looks off. Like, it looks like. Yeah, so I guess that's right. So that fits in there. Yeah, so they're not balanced. Is that what we're dealing with here? I messed something up somewhere, but that's alright. Yeah, so we've got a space. That's how it's supposed to be. Put a house there, because what I want to do is I just want to balance everything out. I think I wanted 4 more houses, I think, so we're gonna plop those down now. It's winter time, all the people are stocked up for winter. I'm not worried about that. Alright. Ooh, scares me every time. That is my clock to stop. Homes I'm gonna put in 3 homes real quick so you guys can at least see those, what we're looking at here. I do kind of want it to look a little jumbled, so I think that will look pretty good. It is going to be kind of a little bit of a haphazard city. Yeah, I do have to, yeah, that's what I'm doing. Do that road. That'll kind of give me good. I can build the houses on there. Be my 3 again. You're starting to notice a little bit of a pattern. That's how it's going to go, and then this road is going to go all the way out and go over the land, over the bridge, and there's going to be a road out here. And I'm imagining all this in here is going to be my little bit of a farmer's colony. And how I like to do that, because I've done it in the one save. I talk like I've played this game extensively. Obviously, this could be nice to clear this out. There's going to be a couple plots of farmland, and I'm going to have I might not have a barn out here. I have in the past. I'll have a stockpile probably. And then I'll have a couple houses out here as well, so that the people can kind of work and live very close. It's going to cut down on their commute times. And then, like I said, with this, I'll probably slap a barn in here, just in the radius. We're going to end up running some experiments when we get later on and I have more time to play with things and run and see if this guy, if I put enough guys in here, if they'll actually go out and go to barns outside the radius. I don't think they will. Because I don't know if this radius markates where they will draw supplies from. Like if this is the ring for as far as these guys will go to get supplies, or if this ring shows you the homes, how far out homes will come to the market for something. If I have a home over here, it might then go somewhere else. Or if I have a home in here, it will come here for I don't know. Maybe you guys can tell me. If you can, please. Otherwise, like I said, we are going to do some experiments for that. And like I said, I know the city looks like a mess right now, but I mean, we're actually doing really quite well. My biggest worry now is pretty much disease. And obviously I have to get my population rolling. But actually I'm going to pump this up a little bit, these guys. I think I'm alright, but let's get them going anyway. And since I'm just kind of standing idle, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have these guys gather some resources. Might as well. But that's going to do it for episode 2, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying it. We kind of got the starts of our city going. Like I said, I'm slowly going to get rid of the tailor over here, the blacksmith, probably the woodcutter. I may or may not. I don't know. I might make a production center or just leave this a production center since I have the stockpile over here. We'll see. And well, I'm going to have to probably get a little strategic about the woodcutter. That actually is quite... died of old age. That's no good. I've already lost somebody to old age. I'm going to have to get a cemetery in. That is going to be episode 3's goal. Cemetery, maybe something over here. I want a nice big one so I don't have to keep worrying about it. We will see. I'm not sure where to put that, honestly. That will be up for next episode's consideration. I will talk to you then, guys. Take care.